Hey everybody, Whiskey17 here. I thought I would start a video series about video game collecting. Um, it's been a lifelong passion of mine, and after a long time of looking at videos on YouTube, and there are some really great collections out there, and a lot of innovative ways that people go through their collecting process and how they display their systems. And all. I thought that I would share some of my ideas that I have used in my collection. Some of these ideas I have gotten from other people's videos on YouTube. So please know I'm not claiming that all of these are my ideas. But here's just a few that I chose to go with. Um, it goes all the way from the old RF switch systems up to the HDMI systems of today, the current generations. So let's take a look at them and see what we got. Okay, as you can see, I've kept all of my old RF switch systems together on the same rack. It makes it easier when it comes time to play because I've got all of them run through this series of switch boxes. I've got 3 of them linked together. I'll show you how that works. So let's say you want to play, you want to play the Atari 2600. All right, so we come down here to the rack. We find Atari 2600, turn the power on, and there you go. You can see Berserk is up. All right, so but now you want to play ColecoVision. We'll come over here, we find Coleco, turn the power on to the switch, turn on the system. We come back down here to our switch box. We find ColecoVision, turn it on. There you go. Really simple, really pain-free to use. Trust me, I put a lot of thought into that when I built it. Looked around until I found the right boxes that would hold multiple systems. A lot of people had videos out there where they had, 6 and 7 switch boxes hooked up. This kind of just streamlined it down to 3. Okay, over here on the other side of the TV, this is all of the AV hookup systems. As you can see, everything from the Sega Saturn, Sega CDs, Xbox, NESs, PlayStations, a little bit of everything. There's a 3DO down there. Now this one is going to be even easier to use than the RF switches are. We start off the exact same principle as on the other side with the RF switches. You come down here to your rack mount. Let's say we want to play the Sega CD. All right, so we turn on the switch for the CD. Then we turn on the power for the CD. All right, and as you see, it came on. And then I'll just show you another way of doing it. So we'll turn that off. We turn the power off there. And let's say the next system we wanted to play Super Nintendo. All right. So same thing. We come right back down here to the switch box, or the AC switcher, excuse me. We turn the power on for it. We come up here. We turn the switch on to power up the Super Nintendo. Then all we've got to do is come over here to the matrix switcher, which I got this idea from a YouTube video. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. I'll put a link to his in the comments section. But plain and simple, all we're going to do is we're going to hit Super Nintendo. That's going to be our input. Our output is going to be TV. Then we hit enter. And as you can see, there is Super Mario World. Buddy? I hope you found any of that helpful. If you've got any questions, please, you can email me about this. Like I said, I pulled the resources from other YouTube videos, especially like the Matrix Switcher, which was a huge time saver. It makes it so simple so that you're not having to swap things around just to get in there and play. The RF switch selectors, those were found on eBay, and you can link those all together. Just, as you saw, I got 3 of them there. You link box 1 to box 2 down to box 3. You can actually hold 13 systems with 3 of those, and you could keep linking them. Now, the more you link, the further down the system you get. Like down here on box number 3, which is the furthest box out, I did put an inline amplifier on there just to boost the signal because the pictures weren't as crisp as I wanted them to be. Not that the images are going to be really crisp with the RF signal anyway, but there was some distortion, some sound, some white noise in it. But as you see, all of them work just brilliantly. I'm not sure that my wife is crazy about my project, but it is a great fun project, and you can share it with people of all ages. Like I said, again, hopefully this will be a series of videos, and I'll get a chance to open up a little bit more about stuff in my collection and share ideas that I've got for the future about it. So if you liked it, you found it useful, throw me a like. This is the first video, so we'll see how it goes.